Wish I could say baby like my grandmother. Thick thighs in front of the oven, pies the result of working arms. I learned how to cook, sitting on her lap. See, my grandmother's soul that traveled where battered knees couldn't take her. Into freezers, up over stovetop burners, into frying pans and pots. She could make water boil without using her legs. So now, the only way I know how to make mashed potatoes and green beans is resting on my backside. Good food meant I wasn't allowed to leave the table until everything was gone. This is how I learned to clean my plate. This Hampton smelled like cheap lavender. Not the kind found in pretty bottles and boutique windows, meant for the wives of rich husbands. No, hers came unwrapped, thick and pungent, a heavy lotion in a short, round, off-purple-colored case with a silver top screwed on so tight you needed the Lord's hands to loosen the lid. I wonder if my father ever found those containers hidden in a clear box underneath her bed, poised for a use that never came one Sunday morning, cluttered with cerulean clips to hide her bald patches and broken pieces of hot combs, the smell of burning still wafting, fresh on their teeth, the screams, squirms, and calls upon Jesus to make the pain stop. This is how I learned to be beautiful. Some people say that home is where you lay your hat, but with Miss Liz, it seemed more often than not that hearts should be placed on heads instead, because my grandmother's home thumped alongside the beat of God's drum. Low and soulful, her chest pumped holy work songs to rhythm footsteps as the Almighty pulled trains over faraway tracks to the promised land. This is how I learned to pray. At times, I find myself scanning my reflection, searching for this trait some people say we share, but it never seems as if her teeth smile back, so instead, I peek beneath my lungs. Diaphragm rising, I find her there, bearing the weight of my inhale. She promises to never hold my breath and tells me to go on and speak, child, because we have come too far to be quiet. This is how I learned to be loud. 5th grade is apparently too young to go to funerals, so I never got to see the church roof sway after they lowered her in the ground. And sometimes I sing Amazing Grace in the shower to pretend like I held hands with blood and faith family as we opened our throats to saline tributes. I don't now have the money for brown sugar or sweet potatoes, and Sundays mornings are now reserved for lazy limbs and farmers markets. But when I walk past project housing and lavender bushes, I see arms strong enough to hold up babies and Bibles, but thick legs that are too weak to walk into kitchens. I see cooking lessons and a righteous jawline. Thank you, guys.